We have a very limited time in our lives, and if one of our goals is to create games, we need to maximize our development time. Make use of that limited resource to the maximum, and one way to do it is to use game programming patterns. Let's answer one of those questions today. Every character, item, ship, gun, every part of your game behaves differently, so how can you manage a plethora of things in an efficient way? Welcome back. If you are new to the channel, I make games, and you can download many of my games from the link in the description below. This video is part of a game development pattern series. There are 3 simple ways you can program behavior into your games. First, byte code or interpreted code. We use this pattern if we want to enable modding support to extend our game. We can use a simplified language model using external files and import those files into our game, and our game interpreter will execute different commands. As for small games, I will not recommend this since it will take too much time to develop and not many people will extend your game. Focus on your gameplay first, and if in the future your game succeeds, you can enable this as a way to give your game a longer life. Second, subclass Sandbox. In this pattern we create a template, a base class, which will have all the main behavior. For example, if we want to make a gun, the main class will be a weapon with the default actions of any gun, like reload, wield, drop, throw, shoot, and then create subclasses of the weapon class to define specific weapons like pistol, shotguns, submachine guns, and so on. Each subclass will inherit what the main class provides and adjust to different behaviors. This enables you to define the majority of the functionality into the main class and only the different parts into the subclasses, and the code is separated into each subclass, making it easier to understand. Third, type object. If you have a similar type of objects, and if only some properties are different, this subclass sandbox pattern will not be enough. You will write too much code for every single entity. If you are making a role-playing game or RPG with thousands of different swords, it will take you forever to make each subclass. For those cases, we use the type object. So in this type, all behaviors and functionality is shared across the same type of objects. And what makes each entity different is the data stored in external sources. So these 3 types plus the many more patterns mentioned in previous videos will allow you to make more complex entities in your games. In my card game, I have all cards code into one class, the base card class, using the type object pattern. Properties or functionality of each card is stored in an external file, but now I am extending the functionality by using the subclass sandbox to handle some of the functionality that is only available in some cards, like plugins, so not all the code is shared between all cards, since for some having so many variables do not make sense and make the code more difficult to read. The more patterns you know, the better your code will be and the easier for you to succeed without having to reinvent the wheel. And that's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you want to support my work, please click like and subscribe and click on the notification bell so you do not miss my next update. Thank you so much for watching my journey. See you next week.